Hi guys, so I really wanted to document our house and our Christmas decorations this year and kind of how we've decorated for Christmas. So I'm kind of going to do a little bit of a house tour, but more like kind of a how we've decorated tour this year. So this is our Christmas decorations for 2024. So obviously I'll start in the hallway, that just kind of seems the most obvious place. So as we walk in, we've kind of just decorated our console table a little bit here, and we've popped this little Christmas tree, and it's got a bit of elements of red in it with the little berries, and I really want to start adding a little bit more red into our house. I think going that little bit more traditional, so I want to start doing a little bit of that. And as well as that, over the years the kids have made a few little pieces of artwork, like this is Amelia's footprints from a couple of years ago, so these bits are obviously really special to us, so I really like to keep them out. This one here is Theo's footprints from last year, and then as well there's a couple of little reindeer handprints that they've made as well, so I do really like to display their kind of artwork over the years and add to that as well, so we kind of like to keep that within the hallway. But this is our little console table setup this year. We've decorated the staircase with a garland as well. I really like, as soon as you come in, you kind of see our staircase. I really wanted that decorated for Christmas, and I like the fact that it's got different foliage like eucalyptus in there, so it just adds that little bit more texture to it. As well as that, it's got pine cones in it, so just lots of different elements, and the pine cones are like dipped in a little bit of silver glitter, so I feel like that looks really nice. The garland, we've got some stars hanging on the side of the staircase as well, in green, so I really wanted to add a bit more green, so I think adding the reds and the greens together will look really nice. And these are in a velvet finish, so they just look really lovely. I wish I bought more of them. I've got 2, and I wish I bought at least 3, maybe 4, because I feel like I could have added more. I've also seen some like white paper ones that I thought would look quite nice, so we can have green and white hanging as well, but for now this year we've just got the 2, so I'll add those over time and over the years. I feel like I can add to that. I forgot to mention that the garland on the stairs has lights in it, so it's a pre-lit garland, which is great, and it's battery operated, and you can set it on a timer as well, so then obviously you can have it come on and then turn off whenever you want as well on that timer. So that is a really good element to this garland, and I love when, you know, it gets dark that the light comes on and it just looks really festive. So we'll move into the front room now, because I'd say this is probably the most dressed room for Christmas, and I'll show you how we've done it. So this year I've actually intertwined 2 garlands on this because I really wanted it to look fuller. I felt like one on its own just didn't look like enough, and then I used to have one in the kitchen mantelpiece, and they both looked quite thin, and just I wanted them both to look fuller. So I thought this year I would just intertwine them both for this fireplace, because we do sit in this room a little bit more, and then rethink about what I was going to do with that one. Maybe again buy another garland for that one, but I think it looks so much better and fuller. Again, these pieces have got glitter on, so it almost looks like that little bit frosted feel to it. Again, with the pine cones, there's just a few different textures going on this garland, which I really love. As I said, we've got our obviously stockings as well, and I just love the whole look of the fireplace. We've got a book calendar for Amelia. We actually got this a few years ago, but we use it again and again because obviously you can. It's just essentially a calendar with books, and they're all Disney, and then she can obviously each day get a different book read to her, or she's starting to read herself now, so read it, and she just really enjoys obviously this style calendar, so that's really nice and something we get out every year. But I'd say last year and this year, so she's 5 now, is the years that she's enjoyed this book calendar the most, so we do keep that here as well, just because that is quite large. So just in front of the calendar we've got this gonk, so he's nice and soft, and just quite nice in front of there. He's grey and white, and we just really love him there, so I feel like that looks good. Just on this side table over here, I'll do some close-ups obviously so you can see properly. We've actually got a little nativity scene. Now this used to be mine when I was a child, my childhood, and I used to love getting it out and putting all the characters together, and it's so cute now because Amelia really enjoys doing that with this as well. So my parents have given it to us, and we keep it just up here on the sideboard, because the pieces are quite delicate. We wouldn't want the kids to play with it all the time, but Amelia really enjoys putting that together, and that just sits there. I've also got a Christmas candle. So this one is warm apple and cinnamon, and this smells amazing, so Christmassy. So we do like burning that as well come an evening. And then a really sentimental piece is the plate that we made with the kids last Christmas. It says Merry Christmas, and then it's got both of their footprints in the shape of, like, obviously we've made it to be reindeers, like Rudolph, and it's got their ages next to it as well. And this is the plate that we leave out for Santa come Christmas Eve. So we'll have a mince pie, obviously some Baileys or milk, and then a carrot for the reindeers as well. And I feel like that would be such a lovely tradition that each year we can get that plate out. So at the time we made it, Theo was 11 months old and Amelia was 4, so it was last year 2023, which is on the plate as well. So it's something really nice and sentimental. I love things like that we can look back on and just remember doing together. So I'll just show you how we've decorated our Christmas tree this year too. So this is our Christmas tree, and we've had the actual tree, gosh, I think about 4 or 5 years now, maybe even longer. And it's about a 5-foot tree, I think. I'm 5'4", so I think it's about a 5-foot tree. I would like to go bigger, and I think we can go bigger in this corner. But for now, I'm still quite happy with the tree. The new addition, which I'll just share with you this year, is the tree skirt. Which is this lovely wicker base, and I love this, and I actually think this has really transformed and finished this tree off so nicely. We've got white, silver and green baubles on the tree. As I said, I want to start bringing a bit more red in, so I think I'm going to look for some red decorations to add to this tree as well, and just make it a little bit more traditional colours. But as well as obviously the nice kind of glitzy ones, we've got our kind of sentimental pieces as well. We've got quite a few of them now. So we've got our first Christmas as Mr. and Mrs. Williams 2021, and we've got our engagement shoot. The kids have got their ones as well. We've got the years that we first moved into our house, and our flat previously to here. So there's lots of sentimental decorations that we like to keep on the tree there as well. Of course, Spider-Man has made it onto the tree, so there's lots of different decorations, and we really love adding to these each year too. Okay, so we've just moved over into our kind of dining room now, and into this corner that we kind of decorate festive for Christmas as well. So I'll start off in the corner. We've got a few Christmas trees at the back. So like these ones here, I thought like that one's really pretty. But one of my favourite, this is probably one of my favourite decorations actually, and it's this Christmas snow globe. I just feel like it's so simple, but I just love it, and it's kind of like a white Christmas scene inside with white trees and white houses, and yeah, I just really love this. So I felt like that looked really good styled in the corner there. Oh, I'll just show you this as well. We actually went to Audley End Railway last weekend, and the kids have made reindeer food for obviously the reindeers, so we'll leave that out on the plate Christmas Eve for obviously Santa's reindeers. So I've just left that there to remind us to use that. If we move a little bit along as well, we've got the kids advent calendars, and I've bought them these beautiful wooden ones, and they're Mickey and Minnie Mouse, and they're just so beautifully made. Actually, these are from Primark, which really surprised me when I found them, because I was looking for some nice wooden ones that we can use again year after year, and I just really love these ones. So the kids obviously have one each, and I've just filled them with a chocolate button this year, so they can, and they absolutely love coming down and finding that each morning. Okay, and then I'm going to move over to our now fireplace in the kitchen. So we've got this really small fireplace kind of in the dining kitchen area, and for this one I wanted to really display our pictures to visit Santa each year. So each year we've been to the same place and seen obviously the same Father Christmas, and over the years obviously it was just Amelia, and now we've got, you know, Theo, so you can see obviously our family grow within these pictures, and it's just another really special piece. I like to look back on another really sentimental piece, because I am quite sentimental, so I like to have these out on display. I'll just show you our newest one. So we've just got back actually now from seeing Santa, and Theo, bless him, it's his first year, he's just nearly 2, So it's his first year of kind of really understanding Christmas and Santa, and yeah, he wasn't he wasn't the happiest. So he's crying in this picture, bless him. But it's still part of the memories. So obviously we display those at the back, so I really like that. And then I've got some candlesticks and some of these kind of brush Christmas trees. Couldn't think of what they were then. So I've got a white one and a silver one, and then I've got some like little ornaments as well. So we've got a polar bear in silver, and we've got as well a penguin as well, and another candlestick. So I've kept this quite simple because it is quite a small mantelpiece. To get a big garland on here is quite tricky, so I've kept it quite simple. And then just hanging above on the mirror here, we've got just a sign that says Merry Christmas, and it's got some like holly and foliage in it as well. So I really like that sign, so I've just hung that above that just to kind of frame and finish that off. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you liked this kind of Christmassy house tour. I really wanted to document how we've decorated our kind of Christmas decorations this year. So if you did like it, then please do give it a thumbs up for me, because that really does support my channel, and I do make lots of videos like this. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe, because I'd absolutely love to have you. And thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.